Hello YouTube, it is I'm Just Lane and we're back with more Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. First part got uploaded today. I hope y'all have enjoyed it so far. Or if this is the first video that you're seeing of this playthrough, please go check out the first video so that way you know what's going on, where we're at and everything. But yeah, remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's hop back into it.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Yeah, just stay there, Freddy.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Uh-huh.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Let's see.
What is this?
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Left a note. Let's see what we've got going on. Dramatic. Good job. Sudden news.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Good. Resignation letter. Birthday card, high expectations. Oh Lord's Reddit post. Where's the last bite? Okay.
I can't believe she complained about this online.
Found to ask everyone about.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Different. Interesting. Talk to you about it.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Why he doesn't like me? Doing thing wrong.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
ES 00 CS. Let's go talk to Freddy real quick.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Alright, Freddy wasn't any help there. See anything out here?
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Gotta figure out. Gotta figure out this code here. CS. Who do we know? CS. Here is CS. Figure out who CS is. What number CS is.
It says it's locked.
Oop. Okay. Gotta think about it.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior, signed by L.
Where, oh where?
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions. But what could they mean in terms of numbers? What can I count here? Did I see any numbers around the office?
Let's see. Through the month. Days, locations. Detective Blue Sky. Stalking. Murder.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Alright. Brady. Why are you stalking me? Nope, nothing to ask, okay. Where could it be?
This folder says how and when to create. I'm falling asleep just reading that. It's a list of all the most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
4. maybe 4. BD's probably the birthday, so 7. Maybe 147. No. You know what that's for? We know that's gotta be 7. What is CS though? Three, 4, 7. Trying to think. Where else?
The 2 desks on this side look unused.
2, 4, 7. You know, maybe it's bus driver. 2, 1. There we go.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Chain, server room key. Nice. Letters, different handwriting.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Nice. Oh, let's go.
Let's see what's...
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Just shame.
Has that been there the whole day? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Counter.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
Okay. Go for like Sophie. No. It's definitely Snitch. Sophie and Snitch. So it's Boris. So it definitely is Sophie. Kidnapped.
Sophie got kidnapped! There must be more to this.
Or business.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... I need to analyze the letter in Manfred's safe carefully. I should also see if there is a connection in the office to what's going on in the server room. I need to have a look at people's PC screens again.
Gotta look at everything again. So back over here.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Nose. Go back. Pants. Yeah, oh, wait, hold on. So it might be the other way around. I believe it might be Rufus blackmailing Manfred. Where Ingrid? Been there free. But things are looking up. Wait, Hollandaise. Love Manfred. Okay, so the vouchers.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
The kidnapping. Airbus. Station.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
So it sounds like Manfred is.
Manfred is the Salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here.
Is it?
Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Dirty work. There we go.
The Salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Boris, Ben needs someone to convince into helping. That's right. The bandit. Sophie is the Salami bandit. I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty?
Who is truly guilty?
Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yes, all three.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey! I work!
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus!
Crashing out.
How dare you embezzle money from the company? And then threaten me!
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then You'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation!
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it! You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch. Not accuse my best friend of smuggling!
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
What now, Fredderson? The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
There we go. As Duck Detective in the Secret Salami. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.